the conference, a communique would be communicated on the exact day Ramadan we should expect to start Ramadan. So for this year communique, it was clearly stated that the first day for sighting the moon would be on Friday, 28th of February. That would be the first day for sighting the moon. And there's a cutoff point. And the cutoff point is at 10 p.m. on the 28th of February. That's a Friday. Should we sight the moon, we start fasting on Saturday, 1st March. But if after 10 p.m. we've not sighted the moon, then automatically we start our Ramadan 2025 on the 2nd of March 2025, which is a Sunday. I repeat that again. First day for sighting is 28th, third cutoff point, 10 p.m. After 10 p.m. we don't sight the moon, we automatically start on Sunday. Should we sight the moon on the 28th, which is a Friday, then we automatically start on the 1st of March. So we either start on the 1st March or the 2nd March 2025.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I'll come to Imam now. What are the key preparations that one must make before you enter into Ramadan?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I say good morning to you, good morning to our viewers and then cherished viewers around the globe. Yeah, the question you are asking, it has to be with the spiritual preparation and then physical preparation. It has to do with a call from the Imam, which is the National Chief Imam. He should be announcing when to start the fasting. So when the announcement is being made across the length of Ghana, then we are all have to be prepared. That is, at dawn, you are expected to take something small. That's a breakfast at the dawn. Yeah, so the preparation has to be with the food that you are going to take, and then when the time comes for you to break the fast too. But spiritually, you have to know that we are in a sacred season that you have to do all your devotion to God directly.
Okay. What are the do's and don'ts?
The do's and don'ts of Ramadan, you don't take food, you don't take water, you don't also go into pornography or sexual activities and backbiting, which is not good for somebody who is in Ramadan to do. And that of the food too, we have a time limit. The food and then the drinks, we have a time limit.
What is the time limit?
At dawn, after the prayers, after the Fajr prayer to sunset, when it's after 6 o'clock.
All right. Yeah. Before I come to Mr. Seido, Alhaji Seido, with married couples, are you permitted to have relations with your wife or your husband?
Yeah, you are permitted before the start of the fasting.
Before the start?
Before dawn.
Okay.
Yeah. So from 6 o'clock, we are expected to break our fast. From 6 to 5 a.m. We are expected to do all that you want to do.
Okay. All right. I'm sure that's good news for you.
You're so interested in.
No, I just want to know what the do's and don'ts are.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Anything you want to add to that?
No, not really.
Okay. And how long does Ramadan last for those who don't know?
So Ramadan is expected to last either 29 days or 30 days.
Okay.
And so right before you start Ramadan, you would have to take that intention that I am a Muslim and I've sacrificed myself to fast for 29 days or 30 days. There are two things that can only stop me from fasting. Either I'm not well or I'm traveling. These are the only two things that can really stop you from fasting. Apart from that, once you're Muslim and you're matured, it is compulsory on you to fast.
Do children fast as well?
We introduce them gradually. I mean, from the age of 8, 9, we all started that way. We start from 6 to 12, then we break, then we go to the next year, we can go to 6 to 2.
Okay.
Then gradually they are introduced into the fasting.
Okay. All right. Imam, you want to add anything to that?
No, that's okay.
Okay. So in the event that you are a Muslim who is supposed to fast but can't fast, what can you do? Can you make up for the fasting?
Yeah, you can make up for the fasting. There are 3 options for you. That's giving alms to the poor. First of all, you are expected to calculate your ends. That's what you're going to take from morning to night. What is your daily end? That daily end should be given to the poor.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are not going to fast for the whole of the month, that's 29 or 30, then you have to calculate it and make it a sum of money to the poor.
Okay. I understand there's a significance of the last 10 days of Ramadan. Is that true?
Yes.
Why is that important?
That's the moment where we are being given the salvation from God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So from the 20th to 29th or 30th night, we are all being advised to be up and doing. That's you have to be all night long. You have to be in the prayers, either by sitting or by salutations to the Prophet and other supplications which is being required from the Islamic perspective.
Okay. Elijah, how do you deal with hunger? Can you drink water during the fast?
No, you're not supposed to drink water. You know, the interesting aspect of the fasting is that it's not really the food or water, but it's some of the other habits that you have to make sure you don't. So when you are fasting, you don't have to insult somebody. When somebody provokes you, you have to turn back and tell the person, I'm fasting and I'm for God. I mean, those are even the most difficult things to do. But in recent times, we've seen a lot of Muslims that are fasting, but you see them fighting on the street, fighting in the mosques. That is absolutely not acceptable. And I would like to passionately call on specifically the youth to try and avoid fast and fighting during Ramadan. Even if you are playing football, they would have to make sure that you sacrifice yourself, your whole self, you succumb to the Almighty Allah so that you might be blessed. And beyond the blessing, everything else will be on your decks. Ramadan is not only abstaining yourself from anger and thirst, it's beyond that. And the better we all realize as Muslims, the earlier we all realize as Muslims, the good for us.
Imam, what is the significance of iftar and suhoor?
Iftar and suhoor. Iftar signifies the start of the fast. That is suhoor at dawn. Anything that you're going to take in the form of food or drink to start it. And then iftar is the breaking of the fasting.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Alaji, anything you want to add to this conversation? What Muslims look out for? You've given us the date already, 28th, and cutoff point is 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And then it starts on the 1st. If not, then it's the 2nd. Anything else you want to add to the Muslims who are listening?
I would like to encourage all Muslims in Ghana to continue to pray for the peaceful atmosphere we are enjoying as a country today. The coexistence between Muslims and Christians and any other religion, we should pray to Almighty Allah to maintain that for us and even improve on that. And also encourage Muslims to really think beyond fasting. I mean, Islam has rules and regulations to follow. It's just like playing football. If you kick somebody, it's an infringement against you. So that's the way Islam works. We should not really concentrate on only Ramadan. Even beyond Ramadan, that's the life we're supposed to lead. So for me, that's what I want to say. And I also want to encourage all Muslims that, I mean, we've all decided and agreed that the National Chief Imam is a leader of Muslims in this country. And as a matter of fact, if he announces the day that we're supposed to start our fasting, let's abide by it. It's according to Islam. That's what Islam says. If you go to Saudi Arabia today, they would not start the fasting because Yemen has sighted the moon or Egypt has sighted the moon. They would only start when they sight the moon. So I think it's something that is not un-Islamic. It is Islamic. Let's come together and then, fast like one Muslims and pray as one Muslim, so that at the end of the day, we'll be seen as united Muslims.
Imam, what's your message?
My greetings to His Eminence, the National Chief Imam, and then all the 16 regional chief imams. We all agree that he is the only person, the National Chief Imam, to announce the commencement of the Ramadan 2025 by engaging the media, inshallah. So we are praying to see the dates, that's either on the 1st or on the 2nd, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. Imam Aliyu Zainab Abidin is Imam for Shukura. So thank you so much.
you.
And Alhaji Usman Seidu is Deputy Executive Secretary at the Office of the National Chief Imam. Our regards.